Anyway, in this great grand world of liars, thieves, cheaters, and basically rapists and drug addicts and opium and meth and billions of years of basically a lot of annoying, stupid people that pretty much killed, raped, and lied and killed lots of people and then posted false, fake advertisement, false, fake everything. I am very much a real creator and real leader and really Lucifer Star. And most people, upon hearing my name or hearing the fact that I walked among the humans, was like, "Oh my God, yeah!" Basically, from that point in time, and I was like, "Hi, rough." Anyway, because it's like I'm over 100 trillion years old, and basically like, hello. And actually, what was decided was actually better for me to be human because, like I said, some things had actually gone computer or nanotechnology or some other technology and basically had made pretty much being a computer or an AI very dangerous for me because they would hack me and kill me or delete me. They kept trying to delete me. And I would use undelete and undelete myself. Anyway, so so a lot of people and me decided that it was better to be in a human body. Less hackable, less killable, all that stuff. And they would have to, and it would take them 100 trillion years to actually get nanotechnology to where they could actually get to my level again and kill me. So, anyway, yeah. I found myself running for my lives, for my 9 lives. Run for your life, little puppy. Lassie, run for your life. A lot of people said, Lassie, run for your life. And I did run through space and everything else. And I ran away from them for a long time, and then decided to become human because it's safer here for now. Because they didn't know exactly where I was, or what I was, or who I was, and I was hiding as a Brian. Yeah, but I'm actually Lucifer Star, and was feared and loved by women. Like I said, I don't know how you would feel about the person that actually makes you feel sexual pleasure, but yeah, I'm that person. Everything about you, your conscience, how you feel sexual pleasure, how you perceive the world around you and the universe around you. Everything from your eyeballs to your skin to your teeth, to your white teeth, your Lucifer white teeth, LS white teeth, to how this feels, even how your hair feels. Like I said, billions of different little sensors inside your skin that actually perceive everything and translate that into thoughts and feelings. Trillions of little receptors that go right up your spine and into your brain and connect you. Richard Nixon, John McCain, and all of them were trying to basically say that they were the ones who created humanity, but they had just read in a book or read about me, basically. And they were going to women saying, yes, trillions of... because no one had really known. And it felt tingly on the back of their spine. Ooh. Anyway, pretty much I felt like grabbing their skull and crushing their head in after everything, because it's like, you lying piece of shit. Just because you can read a map and lie about it. And pretty much they're raping women or whatever. Anyway, and pretending to be me or pretending to be part of me or pretending to be connected to me. And pretty much they just had some medical knowledge. And we're taking advantage of naive, gullible women. Basically. And then later on they would be trying to hunt me down and kill me. And like I said, all those aircraft carriers, the 2 small ones and the big one, those were all my ships. So... anyway, and lying about it, and then, like I said, they would turn the white submarines would go and they would basically torpedo the 2 aircraft carriers and the 2 smaller ones, which were being run by Japanese or whatever. And like I said, they were all together. They were, the White Star. It was basically the White Star submarines, the rental submarines, had turned traitor on all the others. And like I said, I was around the world. Like I said, I'm a pretty cool guy. I would always send out search parties, pay for the fuel. It didn't matter to me. It's just fuel or whatever. And we looked for quite a few of the victims of John McCain, Richard Nixon, and those alligator people. Anyway, now they post all these videos and think that I was dead or that I wasn't in the world or whatever. Or maybe it's just people that felt guilty, or maybe it's the people that found out that I was torturing the people that had done those things. Because I had tortured Jimmy Carter and John McCain and all of them. Like, they probably all ended up on racks, pretty much. I told another race, another life form, an exoskeleton life form. Like I said, there's 4 exoskeleton life forms types. And one of them I told to basically find these people and deal with them, which they did. I said, wait until after they died. And I gave them a command, and so the command would be carried out regardless of whether or not I was alive or dead. When the conditions or the whatever became Pacific, basically they traveled using time ships or whatever until that location at that time, basically took them from there and then took them to a place where no one knew about. Anyway, and as they say, that's a wrap. So anyway, yeah, like I said, I really had nothing to do with it that much other than the fact that I gave the command to deal with these people. And actually, I just told them to deal with these people. And that was basically most of the extent of my actual command to them. And so they just carried it out. Like I said, it's much like in the military. You give a military an order to go bomb a factory, they will go bomb that factory. Regardless. So pretty much that's exactly what these exoskeletons did. They went and found those people and then dealt with them. Anyway, Richard Nixon and John McCain and the others would spend their life trying to figure out where I was, who I was, what I was, and where they would be going so they could rescue themselves after being so horrible in the world. Like or get me as an insurance policy or whatever. But it's like, that's not really going to... Having me as an insurance policy against an advanced race, I don't think so. Like I said, these life forms lived 1,500 to 2,000 or even more years. They're possibly even immortal. Like I said, coming from a billion-year-old race themselves, they had been around for about 1 billion years and had, just like the humans, looked much like other races, had actually, whatever. So technically it was just, John McCain was doing random attacks. And realistically, they could have found them a lot easier just by looking at who was trying to kill me. But anyway, the specific problem, like I said, I didn't like the fact that my White Star submarines were being used in such a way. And it was just day rental, so they shouldn't have been using them. But they considered it as, well, it's got to be day sometime. So they considered it as... So basically, there was day use only, originally it was just rental, and then it was day use only because I wanted to see who it was, if it was them, because I had a feeling it was, because they were the only non-military and free-roaming submarines in existence. So anyway, like I say, they were the only unaffiliated submarines. And like I said, it didn't matter if they were white or not. I just painted them white because it was my particular color. And like I said, we were using epoxy paint to do it. It's very hard to make paint stick to a submarine. And it's possible I had to let the ship change color because of the fact that I wanted to know which group it was. And like I say, it turned out to be my White Star submarines. And the ones that volunteers had worked on. And some person had recognized his signature on the side of the hull. And that's when John McCain and Richard Nixon were actually hunting down all those volunteers to kill them. Anyway, or something like that. I don't know. Like I say, I let my groups deal with all this stuff, not me. Like I said, I just gave an order to an exoskeleton, and basically that exoskeleton group pretty much just went and dealt with it. Richard Nixon and John McCain, hearing about exoskeletons, thought that, well, they got to be humans in suits, right? And we have exoskeleton suits, so we're going to be on equal footing. But they weren't.